Our short shot is a toast, and this is where we go around the table and make some recommendations from culture or elsewhere. So let's go ahead and start with you, Omar. What are you toasting to this week?
Sure. So I've wasted so much time. I guess not a waste of time because it's kind of work related. So Blizzard came out with this game. It's called Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft, and it's a card game. It's basically a lot like Magic the Gathering. You collect cards virtually, and you win cards by winning matches, and then you get coins.
Or you can turn into an exchange.
It's basically and it's collectible cards. There's rare cards. There's all that.
Wait, so what is the game? Like card collecting?
It's a battle game. Like you're battling against other people.
You have more points than the other person.
You got mana and all that, and it's basically like a battle game. Like you're summoning creatures with your cards, and those creatures do battle, and you can cast spells. But it has that Blizzard polish to it where it's just so well done. The animations are beautiful. The art is beautiful. The cards are amazing. You actually feel like there's some scarcity to the cards. It's a really amazing system. And the big challenge is like you're online fighting against other people with their cards, and you're kind of building your deck and deciding which cards you want to play. And it's got that Pokemon collectible element to it, and it's just very addictive. It's on PC, Mac, and iPad, which is the dangerous one, because then you can play it anywhere all the time. And you're like, one more match. And
during the Statesman editorial meeting, I've got Ewok versus Mermaid. Hold on.
It is if you start playing it, I'm serious, it's very dangerously addictive. It is a huge time suck. The matches don't last that long, but you're going to want to play again and again and just, rip victory from the jaws of defeat because you got beat by 1 point. So
wow.
it combines those very twitchy elements of the Blizzard's games with the collectible card element thing. It's very, very addictive, and it's ruining my life.
That sounds great.
Damn you, Blizzard.
David, are you ripping victory from the jaws of defeat this week?
That's actually the hashtag for this show. If you guys want to use that, Omar will find it and tweet you back.
I love your recommendation this week because I've never heard of what you're about to endorse. But I'm watching it. I'm looking at it on the show notes. So tell us about.
Absolutely self-serving because I'm helping the group of folks do it. But it's the weirdhomestour.com. And so it's hopefully actually going on in Austin, Texas in September of this year.
It's the first one?
It's the first one.
Okay.
So the idea is, living in Crestview, Allendale, and Hyde Park. We all have seen our share of weird, funky homes, whether it's a slanted floor or whether it's
your excuse to spend more time in Crestview and Allendale.
That's right. And so we think Austin has such a unique, interesting culture. And, there's a lot of folks out there that are very much condos and gentrification, and we're losing the original Austin. And I don't think that way at all. I'm happy to see Austin grow and change. And I think the Weird Homes Tour and the folks who are kind of putting it together are doing an interesting thing of curating, of what's the weird, unique stuff that happens in Austin that made it great and is now changing. And you could have
culminates at the Cathedral of Junk.
That's right. Places like that you actually get out, you have almost this interesting experience of not being in this corporate bright light environment, but you're actually exploring a weird space. The idea that the homeowners would be there saying, this is why my house looks like Dr. Seuss lives here, and explaining why they do that. So it's almost about celebrating the people more than the places. People have weird homes, and they're listening to this. They can go there and kind of submit their homes because people are starting to jump on the bandwagon and say, hey, I have a cool home. I want to share it with people.
Can you submit somebody else's home?
Absolutely.
I think your home is weird.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as it's, unique and not a hoarder situation. Or there's that rental guy passed out on his couch again on the front porch.
That's a good distinction.
Just being weird, Dave.
Come on in, brah.
Okay, let's see. I have quite a few toasts this week, but I'm going to pare it down. My first one is Maureen Ryan. She is a TV cultural critic.
Oh, yeah, I love her. Mo.
She is so great. She used to write for Chicago Tribune. Now she does all kinds of recaps for the Huffington Post. And I am so in love with her Mad Men recaps. This episode, this season of Mad Men is so interesting, and she just writes about it with such clarity and insight. She really treats the show as a text. It's not one of those recaps. It's like, and then so and so said, and the other one was like, oh hell no, It's not like that.
And then Peggy was like,
Exactly, and that's a genre of TV recapping that I enjoy. Some people do that to wonderful effect, but not Maureen. Hers are hers are lovely and literary. And then the second thing I wanted to endorse was, if no one has gone and experienced the back catalog of David Neff's series Ghosts and Milkshakes, the haunted house, haunted building show in Austin, I think you should really check it out, because I enjoyed it immensely while it was on the interwebs.
Well, I think we've promoted every Dave thing on this podcast today.
I know, I think so.
Dave, you got anything
I'm dropping
left?
the mic.